One. What's up, YouTube? Hudson Man 2 here, and today I'm with Ricky and Brian again.
Hey everybody, it's MLB 11XNC22!
Yo! Fellow gamers and duelists, what is shaking? It is Lion 3! I thought a 6!
Alright, and today we got kind of a different video for you guys. The video we'll be doing today is we're going to talk about our favorite older cards, older characters from Yu-Gi-Oh! Generation 1. We'll be doing this for all four seasons. We'll be doing it for the original, which we're doing now, GX, which I am looking forward to, the 5Ds, and according to Ricky, we'll be dreading Zexil.
Oh god, no! 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 No!
We're gonna have to do Zexil if we're gonna do all of them. But,
Yes, he's right, Brian.
but I do know that when we do get there, Ricky's gonna have a field day with Yuma.
Oh, we got a lot of things to say about you, my guys, but we're gonna save that for when we get to Zexel. So,
Alright, so what we'll be discussing is basically our favorite attributes of characters, our worst, our least favorite character, favorite card, least favorite card, all that good stuff, right, guys?
okay. I think I'll things off with pretty much everybody's favorite character. The current king of games himself, Yugioh.
What about the the Pharaoh's the king of games, not you.
Yeah.
So we're gonna talk about Yugi/Atem, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so everybody loves Yugi. I mean, he's the little spiky-haired guy who started off as a horrible duelist, but when the Millennium Puzzle was completed, became the king of games and the most powerful duelist who has saved the world many times over, and even teams up throughout time with the three best protagonists of all time to save the world of duel monsters.
Yep. And also, don't forget, Yugi did face a certain character from GX, which we'll be getting to him later.
Hey, it's my nickname, right, guys?
Yep.
Huh?
Yeah, it's one of my nicknames. It's my Skype name, for Pete's sake, Skype. Alright, king of games.
Now, the thing about Yugi, his strategy has always been to pretty much bring out smaller monsters and over time use them to summon his stronger ones.
But his main strategy, as seen in Bonds Beyond Time or many other ones, the main card he always will summon will be the magical Dark Magician.
Yeah, Dark Magician.
Oh yeah, if you guys notice, the pick I chose for this video, since we're not really showing anything, is a Teletubbies version of Yu-Gi-Oh! Which I killed these two with right before we started recording.
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
Now the thing is...
Oh, go ahead.
Now, the thing is about the Dark Magician is that he had various power-ups in the anime that we never got.
In the movie.
Huh?
Twin Burst Magic Spiral or something like that, from Bonds Beyond Time.
Yeah, but also one of his other power-ups is the Dark Spear.
Which gives him piercing damage.
It gives him piercing damage.
I think the closest thing we got to that was Spiral Spear Strike for Gaia the Fierce Knight.
Yep.
Hey, yeah, guys, sorry if I sound a little bit sick. Well, I'm doing this a little bit after our first recording. It'll be uploaded later on, and as you guys know, I yelled a lot in that ban list video, so my throat's kind of sore. But I'm powering through it because we need to discuss this stuff. Because, right?
Yeah.
So who needs?
The thing is, guys, we're going to give you every little. Now, for new players out there, you're going to know the history of this game through us, pretty much.
Well, I mean, dude, all three of us aren't that famous, so hey, you guys get to learn from. We are the elders of Yu-Gi-Oh! Pretty much. We've played for 11 years.
Yep.
So we know everything about. We've seen. I mean, I haven't seen every season of Yu-Gi-Oh because some of them weren't released here. Some of them I just didn't really give a crap about because they were kind of boring.
Like the flashback episode in Battle City.
Yep. But one series okay, where were we? Oh yeah, we got off track. We were talking about Yugi. Okay, the King of Games, or Yugi / Yami. The King of Games and an ancient Egyptian pharaoh who was locked inside the Millennium Puzzle. How does that factor out for you guys?
But it took you a lot of skill to unlock the Millennium Puzzle.
It made a good. I mean, as we saw in the original Yu-Gi-Oh movie, when he first. It was a lot different than in the TV show when he first unlocked the Millennium Puzzle.
Yeah, according to what I can recall, he was given the puzzle to his grandfather and sort of challenged Mr. Mother sort of challenged you to complete the Millennium Puzzle.
But in the movie, when he completed it, monsters flew out of the Millennium Puzzle.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
And then Yami appeared and just sent them all back. But if you guys remember in the TV show, remember when Joey threw it in the thing and the bad guy's butt kicked by the bully?
Right.
Okay, and
Yeah.
remember when Yugi, remember when he put it together, he said, "I wished on the Millennium Puzzle for friends," when he passed out, remember?
Something like that, yeah.
Well, then seconds later, he completed the puzzle and Yami appeared. No giant monsters, no Karibo trying to kill him, none of that.
Right.
Which, in my opinion, I don't know why they did that.
Well, from what I've known about movies, and when it's a movie from a TV show, it's always more complicated in the movie.
Yeah.
Or action-packed or something, just because they gotta have entertainment values.
Yeah. Okay.
So, let me pick out a character now. The character I want to discuss is, I just want to get this person out of the way because we're eventually going to get to her, and we're all going to dread it, Taya Gardner.
Oh my lord.
Oh, God.
The friendship nag who, every single chance she got, she referenced the word friendship, or being friendly, or something.
Worst idea ever.
A good example. Okay, you guys remember the Johnny Steps episode?
Oh, God, yeah. Where they're playing a game like Dance Dance Revolution.
Okay, remember after the game and when, after Yugi or Yami, or, I'm just gonna call him Yugi, okay? Because everyone does, right?
Yeah.
Remember when after Yugi beat Johnny Steps, he started to run away, or he didn't beat him, he ran away because he realized Yugi was the king of games. And then Taya started coaching him on friendship, or how he needs to be more trustworthy or something.
Yeah.
Now, that in itself, I was like, shut up, Taya. No one wants to hear about friendship in a game about cards. I mean, friendship's important in this game. But not important enough where you gotta have a giant, just one character based on the one concept. You guys agree?
Wholeheartedly.
Because, I know we would eventually have to discuss her, because we're going to discuss every Yu-Gi-Oh character from the original, or the ones that made a key impact. Just like Taya, she kind of made a key impact. But the only time we actually got to see her duel was against the Penguin.
Yeah. Mr. Rock.
I think his name was Krubs, right?
Crop.
Yeah. Trust me, people, we will get to the villains, but the heroes come first.
Yeah, but she's not really a hero. She's a villain.
And the thing is, I'm going to put my 2 cents in on Taylor right now. Worst Yu-Gi-Oh character ever. I never liked her one bit.
Okay, Brian.
Well, there is someone who is a lot worse, and we'll get to him in just a bit.
Okay, Brian, who do you want to talk about? Your choice. You're up.
Tristan Taylor.
An interesting character. A best friend of Joey, and the savior of Yugi.
And he has a huge crush on Serenity.
Well, there's one other guy that has a huge crush on her, but we'll get to him in a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
so what can we...
I remember, and this is one scene I love when Joey called to check on Serenity when she was in the hospital. He called, like, look, Serenity Wheels, what? Tristan, is that you? Joey, what coincidence? Serenity, I was just talking about you. What do you think you're doing in my sister's room? Oh, Serenity, I know how busy you're getting for Bell City tournament. So I think you just keep turning cut, right, pal? You're the last thing she needs, Romeo! That's right, That's right, gets on.
But, in all honesty, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about this. Okay, do you guys remember the Japanese Find Joey arc during the Battle City arc? We didn't get the Find Joey arc where Tristan and Joey met on the beach. We didn't get that. Remember?
Yeah.
Basically, what we got was what was shown in Yu-Gi-Oh! The abridged series, where Tristan just wrote by and say, "Hey guys, I found Joey." That's basically what we got. Okay, here's what happened. On the beach, Tristan found Joey, and basically they fought a little bit, and then I believe Tristan was like, "Dude, your sister's worried about you." So basically, what I can sum up from Tristan myself is that he has a great supporting role. He helped out a lot of people, and he was just a good-hearted friend.
Yeah, point. Yeah, and also at the end of the conversation, Serenity was like, Tristan taught you so much about dual monsters, and when Tristan got the phone back, like, best of luck in Battle City. Don't forget that special 3-card combo taught you. Bye. Tristan!
I believe once he even said he taught Yugi how to play dual monsters.
Really? I must have missed that.
I think so. But, it was pretty bad how abusive Tristan was of Joey and Joey of Tristan, but still, through it all, they were close friends. And speaking of Joey, we need to talk about Joey Wheeler.
Yes, please do.
Okay.
The underdog duelist in one of the 3 legends.
Okay, let's break down Joey Wheeler, the grandfather of games.
Godfather of games.
Yeah, the godfather of games. The man who beat the top finalist in the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Rex Raptor, and won his key card throughout the series, Red Eyes Black Dragon.
Got a point.
Yep.
And not only that, he also owns the Time Wizard, which can send anybody on a one-way trip to Time Magic.
Which allowed Yugi, which in the duel against Yugi, allowed Yugi to summon the Dark Sage, a very powerful magician.
Very strong.
No argument here.
It took Dark Magician 1,000 years to learn it.
But let's see here. Joey Wheeler, the guy who, in the beginning of the series, no one liked because he was a bully, and, even when they became friends, they didn't even become great friends. It wasn't until Yugi gave to a couple events, like when Yugi gave Joey a star chip, or when Yugi gave Joey his, what was that card called? Something of the King's Hand, right?
Glory of the King's Hand.
Yeah, when he gave him Glory of the King's Hand to get the money for Trinity's operation, or Serenity's operation, it wasn't until then that we all thought, wow, Joey is a great guy. He needs Yugi. Yugi needs him. And it wasn't really evident until how hard they fought and how Yugi cried during the battle, during the final of the Duelist Kingdom, when no matter what played, and we all cried during that duel.
Oh God, yeah.
Dude, right when Yugi was about to win that duel, and remember when he was tearing up and crying? Dude, I about cried myself.
Yeah, same here.
It was horrible. Dude, that was so touching.
Because like Tank said, they're like brothers. They shouldn't have to fight each other.
Just like in battles. Okay, I'm just going to jump. We're going to jump around a lot with the seasons just because, you know, we're talking about a specific character, not a season.
Exactly.
Okay, with Joey Wheeler during the... Okay, I'm sure all of the people watching this also remember during the Battle City tournament when Yugi and when Merrick forced Joey to fight Yugi, and when Joey slowly broke control.
Yeah.
Remember how they acted?
I know what you're talking about.
Remember how they acted, man? It was so touching that it's hard not to cry during that scene.
Exactly, yeah.
Like when Yugi gave Joey his Millennium Puzzle. I mean, Yugi wouldn't give that to anyone.
Yeah, I mean, he even told Yanni to ask if he could take his place.
Because Yugi wanted to be the one. Because Yugi knew. Because since in Merrick's eyes and the Merrick controlled Joey's eyes, the Pharaoh was not Yugi.
Exactly.
And Joey knew that wasn't Yugi, but he still thought it was, but at the same time it was. So they always called him Yugi. But then that point when Yugi offered to take the hit from Mythical Left Panel,
right.
We all of us, even if a new player saw that, new players be like, "What? This is stupid." But we veterans know.
I mean, when I saw that, I was like, I hope you know what you're doing, dude.
But then when Yugi fell in the ocean, we were all like, no, Yugi! We started yelling at our TV screen, shaking our TV screen, like, why, Joey? Why, Merrick? Am I right?
Yeah, pretty much.
So what you got to say, Ricky?
I have to say, Joey, he has proved so many times that he is one of the most legendary duelists, and he knows so much about Duel Monsters now and back then. He has my full respect.
Okay, so
now, what do we say we talk about the one and the only, the most... I have to say, this guy is another legend in my eyes. He owns a company and he designed the dual runners for 5Ds. Let's talk about Mr. Seto Kaiba.
Or as Joey calls him, Rich Boy.
Okay, so what can we say about Kaiba? He is one of the most amazing rivals in the entire Yu-Gi-Oh franchise.
Hands down.
And I'm going to go ahead and say this. They have taken ideas from... I'm going to go in the future a lot just for this. But they took a lot from the Kaiba design for the Kite/Kaito design in Zexal. Even his voice is similar to Kaiba's.
Uh-huh.
But Kaiba himself had evolved from a heartless, ruthless, non-caring duelist into a dear and personal friend of Yugi's.
Exactly. That's because in their first duel, Yugi was able to open his mind
and destroy the greed, and I mean he's so greedy and evil. Yeah, he's got to be because
it's not as much.
Yeah, he's not willing to. He injured an old man when he first got that, but now he won't. Okay. Example. Remember the Duelist Kingdom duel on top of Castle Pegasus?
Yeah.
Okay. Remember when Kaiba almost killed himself?
Right.
Okay. That was proof that he had changed because he was willing to kill himself to save his brother Mokuba.
Exactly.
Yep. And also, remember the huge takeover of Industrial Illusions?
when he was trying to save Yugi.
Yeah.
Well, again, I'm gonna go ahead and say that was all rooted back to his company, because if Yugi had lost, Kaiba would have lost his company.
Yeah.
So it's all rooted back to his greed still.
Yeah, but in the Battle City era, Yugi got his rematch against Kaiba and Yugi won.
And Kaiba admitted defeat, I believe, and he shook his hand. But I want to know something right now. Okay, in the movie, Kaiba acts cold to Yugi again.
Yep.
Now, how does that happen?
Because he was under the control of Anubis.
Okay, so here's another thing. About the movie, the Blue Eye Shining Dragon, why did he never use that again?
I don't know.
I mean,
Got me on that one.
I mean, okay, the movie takes place right before the Orichalcos saga, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, I know he uses his legendary dragon and Blue Eyes together, correct? Okay, where's Blue Eyes Shining? He could have easily won a lot of those duels if he had fused for Ultimate, then gone for Shining. He could have beat. I mean, remember that? I can't. What was his name? The redhead.
Alistair?
Yeah, Alistair. Okay, remember? Okay, Alistair had him on the ropes with the seal, right?
Yeah.
Why Kaiba could have summoned Ultimate Dragon and Shining Dragon, and just destroyed him flat out.
Yes, I mean, Blue Eye Shining gets a 300-point boost for all the dragons in his grave.
I mean, that could count, and if his legendary dragon somehow got destroyed, that gives it even more power. And already when that thing pops out, it's already got 4,500 right when it pops out.
Right.
What's your input, Ricky?
My input on Kaiba is simple. His deck relies on brute force, nothing more, nothing less.
And I think we have said all we can, really, about the legend that is Seto Kaiba. Hold on, let me say something real quick. If you guys have anything you'd like to say about any of the characters we talked about, please write them in the comments below or send us a message.
Alright, now let's get to the villains.
Hey, hold on. Dude, we missed one more hero.
And what would that be?
I don't necessarily call this dude a hero.
Mokuba.
Yeah, I think we all know who we're going to talk about next. Duke Devlin.
Oh yeah, we forgot about Duke, Serenity, and Mokuba.
Yep.
Alright, Duke Devlin, the creator, hold on guys, be right back guys.
Okay.
Sorry about that guys, we're back, and we were on Duke Devlin, right?
Yeah.
Alright, Duke
The
Devlin.
creator of Dungeon Dice Monsters.
An amazing game that was so underrated for its time.
Yep.
I myself used to play Dungeon Dice Monsters. How about you guys?
Nope.
I've really never got a chance to play it.
Okay, well, you know what I mean. I played, not really played. I had the video game and everything.
Huh.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Okay, Duke Devlin, the smart aleck of the group. The lover in my opinion, the true lover of Serenity. I think somehow, after the series concluded, I believe that Duke and Serenity got married.
I think he has a point.
Oh, God.
It seems like...
If that happened, I would hate to see Joey's reaction.
Okay, but from what I can see, even though how Tristan acted during the end of the Virtual World Art 2, right?
Uh-huh.
Hold on, guys. Dang it. Sorry about that, YouTube. Somebody was just wanting to contact me. Alright, so where were we?
Duke
Devlin.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Pretty Boy.
Gag me.
God. Okay, let's talk about the character design. Duke Devlin, the tall, skinny, pretty boy that every girl wants. Okay, I know we didn't talk about Yugi, but I'm sure everybody knows Yugi, Joey, and all the other people. But Bandit Keys, we'll get to him later. Duke Devlin is misunderstood. But he's basically he's the Justin Bieber of Yu-Gi-Oh.
God.
You guys agree?
Yeah, I agree.
With him, okay, every series always has that one guy that every girl wants, but can't have, except for one girl. But then, even then, and then all the fans are like, what the crap, why is he here, right? That man is Duke Devlin. And he said he wanted to be just like Pegasus. Well, he is.
And we're gonna get to Cyclops later as well.
Oh God, not the mime.
What did you make
No.
Okay, but Duke Devlin, a decent hero / villain for the Dungeon Dice Monsters arc, and a decent hero. Although he really only cared about himself.
Yep.
So I think we can just drop Duke on his head and say bye, right? Okay. So I think what was the next hero we needed to talk about?
Serenity.
Yes, Serenity Wheeler, the heroine of the series. Because no one likes Taya. Right? Okay, Serenity Wheeler, a girl who we never really heard much about. We saw flashbacks. We saw the video at the beginning during the Duelist Kingdom arc.
Yep.
Afterwards, we saw her a ton in Battle City, even seeing her duel once during the Virtual World Arc 2.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think of Serenity Wheeler?
She's got a great big brother, I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Have to put up with her. God.
I mean,
Now, you know what? She has a great big brother having to put up with all the guys trying to get her.
yeah.
But every single time, they got friend zoned by her.
Yeah.
Which I always thought, okay, I love you, Serenity. I love you too, as a friend. And then we're like, ah!
And Tristan was like, did you say friend zone? Oh, I'm stuck in the friend zone.
Same thing with, Duke could try his hardest. Use every bit of his pretty boyness, and he still wouldn't get her.
Yeah.
She's the girl that every guy wants, but can't have. She's the shy, sweet, gentle girl that every anime needs.
Yeah.
But doesn't have.
The
So
thing
what,
is,
what are you guys' true thoughts about Serenity Wheeler?
I have to admit, hopefully, if there's another series of season, if there's a reunion show with season 1, or if there's like a season 6 for the original season, hopefully around that time period she learned how to duel more.
Yeah.
Maybe she'll be the next queen. Maybe one day when Yugi retires, she becomes the queen of games or something.
You got that right.
That would be kind of cool.
That's what I want to see.
Here's the thing. We talked about one girl. Let's talk about the other one.
My Valentine.
She's wait, is she a hero or a villain?
It depends on how you look at it.
If you look at her in the Orichalco saga, she's clearly a villain. If you look at her during the Duelist Kingdom, she's a villain. During Battle City, good guy. Right?
Yep.
So mostly I would say she's a villain, so let's save her for last, because we still gotta talk about the most useless character in Yu-Gi-Oh! The one who can't even duel. Mokuba Kaiba.
I have to agree. That guy.
God, yeah.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever seen him pick up a deck?
Never.
That was his.
No.
I mean, back in Duelist Kingdom, he dueled Yugi, but he got his butt trounced by Yugi.
Yeah.
And he stole his starches, which makes him,
Yeah.
He's a cheater.
Let's see here. You know what? You know who he reminds me of?
Oh.
He's like, no. We'll get to Cyrus later. Cyrus can duel.
Oh,
Okay, but you know, he reminds me of Robin, the useless sidekick, who we hope, just like Robin became Nightwing, we can hope one day Mocha became awesome, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
He's basically he's like Robin until Robin became amazing as the sole superhero Nightwing. So I can't really say too much about Mocha Kaiba. Let's just say he gets he's like, you know what? I know the perfect person to compare him to.
What?
Princess Peach. Because every 5 seconds, Mocha Kaiba.
Princess Zelda.
Either way, Mocha Kaiba is always getting kidnapped. Just like a video game heroine. Well, hey guys, I just realized something. Remember in the original Virtual World arc?
Yes!
Hey, Mokuba was a girl, remember?
What?
The original Virtual World arc. Where the Big Five trapped Kaiba in the virtual world.
Yes! You're right! Yes!
Wait. Repeat that all again so I understand.
Okay, in the original... Okay, this is also a history lesson for all the new players. In the original Yu-Gi-Oh, there was a story arc, a small story arc, right after Duelist Kingdom, but right before Dungeon Dice. Here's what happened. Seto Kaiba, while he was at Duelist Kingdom, the Big Five completed his virtual world duel simulator. And in this simulator, Kaiba designed the models, the monsters, the story, and everything. Listen to this. Kaiba made a princess who was a twin of Mokuba.
What?
And Mokuba, again, even while Mokuba was dressed as a princess, he got kidnapped. So Mokuba is basically a video game heroine always getting kidnapped. Do you guys agree with me?
Yes!
Right, guys, write in the comments if you guys agree that Mokuba is a princess. Okay, enough of talking about a lame hero and great hero.
Let's make it even funnier. Let's talk about another.
Oh yeah, guys, wait! I just realized we missed a lamer heroine. You know who that is?
Who?
Rebecca Hawkins. Oh God, no!
This is good, Brian.
Alright. Rebecca Hawkins, the little girl who, at the start of when she appeared right after the Duelist Kingdom arc, which came right before the virtual arc,
Was a real snot-nosed brat.
Who, no matter what the heck Yugi, Solomon, Joey, Tear, any of them said, thought that Solomon Moto stole her grandpa, Arthur Hawkins' Blue Eyes White Dragon, when in fact it was a gift for Solomon saving Arthur's life in the tombs.
You got that right.
Yeah.
Ricky, Brian, where's your thoughts on this?
Like I just said, she is a snot-nosed brat.
I go with
I mean, she gets better with age, right?
Yeah.
pretty much. I mean, she graduates from college at a very young age.
And she became a close friend of Yugi's. And remember when they meet
Emphasis on close.
I took it way too close. She had a crush on him.
And Taya was extremely jealous of her.
Who was?
Taya.
Yeah, okay, but as I was saying, Rebecca, during the World Cup, became an amazing duelist and a good character.
Yes.
Okay, I think we have finished all the heroes, heroines, and lesser-known characters for heroes, for the good side.
But
Let's
now,
go for the villain.
hold on.
So, guys, it's time to take a trip to the dark side of Yugioh. The
Oh,
villain.
no. Hold on, we got one more.
Who?
Actually, make it two. We got several ones. Let's talk about Reval Underwood.
Dude, he's a villain. We got to get to him when we get to the villains.
Oh.
Yep. Okay, can we switch to the villains, Ricky?
Yep.
Okay.
Pegasus.
Okay. No, he comes out. The first villain we're going to talk about is the most hated villain in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! The little snot himself, Weevil Underwood. Alright, Weevil Underwood. The champion of the world, the International Dueling Championship in the original Yu-Gi-Oh! The jerk who threw Yugi's Exodia pieces. An all-around lame villain who starts in Duelist Kingdom by dueling Yugi, gets his butt kicked, returns in,
Waking Dragons.
No, he returns in Battle City. Sorry about the cough, though.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Loses his Insect Queen to Joey. Returns in the Orichalcos saga as an Orichalcos member. Again, butt handed to him. I like it that he keeps trying, though.
I do.
Same here.
I think he even appeared in the movie, like, during a cutscene during, like, the beginning of the original movie, right?
Yeah.
But still, there's one thing that every Yu-Gi-Oh! Fan will never forgive Weevil Underwood for.
Throwing Exodia overboard.
And that stupid way he said it. Say goodbye to Exodia! And we're all like, shut up! Well, oh yeah, going back to Joey real quick. Joey Wheeler was an amazing friend for diving in after the Exodia pieces. Anyone else agree with me?
Yeah.
I mean, I would have done it myself if I was that close to Yugi, wouldn't you?
I mean, for trying and only get, and with the current being that strong and being able to get 2 out of 5, that's pretty good.
I mean, he was that. Okay, let's just get back to Weevil now. Okay, Weevil Underwood, basically, just like his name implies, right?
Yeah.
The work. He was a good duelist. He had some good cards. I mean, one we just got recently, Insect Cannon, or Insect Armor with Laser Cannon that we just got in Number Hunters. I mean, at least they're trying to relive the old days of Yu-Gi-Oh! With that card, am I right?
Right.
But, actually, the character himself was never that good of a duelist.
Yeah.
And while we're on the subject of bad duelists, let's talk about Rex Raptor. The Dino Dork.
Yeah.
Ricky, what do you got to say about Rex?
I have to say, I'm wondering. I have to say one thing. If he's a dinosaur duelist, I'm wondering who taught him how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Barney?
Well, that would explain why he has two-headed King Rex.
Sorry. Huh?
Rex Raptor. He had one of the most powerful cards in Yu-Gi-Oh!
Mm-hmm.
The Red Eyes Black Dragon.
Yeah.
Which he lost to Joey.
Yes. What kind of idiot bets a Red Eyes Black Dragon? Am I right?
You got a point.
I mean, in the show, just like Blue Eyes White Dragon, it was at its time it was a one of a kind, ultra rare card, right?
Yep.
But he's like, hey, I'll bet it, and we're like, seriously? I kept thinking, I was like, seriously, Rex Raptor, you're gonna bet your most powerful card against a punk? Why? I mean, Joey was no pushover. I mean, but he was a punk at that time at dueling, right?
Yeah.
Why would you bet that card? Let's see here. He returns again in Battle City with only Serpent Knight Dragon as his rarest.
Yep.
Right?
Which he loses to Esperoba.
And then Joey wins.
Jinzo.
Hold on, guys. I gotta cut the recording again. Sorry about that, guys. Family again. Alright. So we were talking about Rex Raptor, the Dino Duelist, the Dino Dunce, the guy who should have used Superconductor Tyranna. Alright, let's talk. Let's review his history. He was the second place international champion of the Duel Monsters world in the first season of Yu-Gi-Oh! He went to Duelist Kingdom. On the way there, he lost a match to My Valentine. And then when he arrived on the island, he wanted revenge on her. But she only said she would duel him if he beat Joey Wheeler. And during that duel, Rex idiotly risked his Red Eyes Black Dragon for Joey's Time Wizard.
But there was a catch. Mom said that you couldn't do any of his backseat dueling, otherwise Joey would be disqualified.
But yet Joey didn't need Yugi.
But that's when you not only did Joey the Time Wizard up, but he used it as his weapon of choice.
I mean, if he wanted that, if Rex wanted it to be right, he should have said, "Oh, by the way, you can't use that card." And we're like, "Oh, okay, that would have made more sense."
Yep.
All right, from Rex to another villain, My Valentine.
Oh boy!
All right, a character whose cards today are still being printed, the Harpies. All right, let's do a little history on My Valentine. My Valentine, the vixen that stole Joey Wheeler's heart. Do you guys agree with this? All right.
Actually, I do have a theory about when we get to GX.
All right. Here's what the story with Maya is. She was one of the most. She became basically Joey Wheeler's love interest from the moment he met her.
Yep.
Then when they dueled at Duelist Kingdom, Maya swore revenge. But I think that revenge was actually a cloak to hide her affections. What do you think, Ricky?
You got a point.
Yeah.
All right.
I can't agree more.
All right. And there's another villain that we will talk about with her, but at the same time won't till a little bit after her. All right. During the tournament, Yugi promised Mai promised Yugi a duel in the Duelist Finals, but this promise was halted by the deranged enforcer Panic, which we will talk about after her. Sound good, guys?
Works for me.
Alright. After Yugi wins her Star Tooth bout, Mai swears that she will give Yugi an honorable duel, which she does, before losing to Taya.
But she forfeited it.
Because she couldn't take all the cutesy cards, right?
Something like that.
Alright. That's what I'm saying. Okay, what do you guys have to say?
I was you couldn't even pretty much you couldn't even resist the magic of friendship.
Of course, we all know.
Okay, as I was saying. Then when Yugi and Mai finally duel, it is an amazing duel where Yugi summons out the legendary Blackluster Soldier.
A monster that pretty much is. He's only summoned that monster two times.
But, you know what and the original Orc, too. First time, during Duelist Kingdom's second time the Virtual Oligarch won. But as I was saying, Mai then returns in Battle City during the Battle City Finals, which she gets her butt kicked by Evil Merrick, or Yami Merrick.
Which
will get to him eventually. Sometime soon. Okay. After that, she returns again in the Orichalcos saga, where she is possessed by the seal of Orichalcos and almost murders Joey. Yep. But she tore off of the seal's control and sacrificed herself to save Joey. So what do you guys have to say about My Valentine?
I
from Joey. And I have to say, in the end, she proved her loyalty to Joey. Alright, and okay. So, next one we are going to talk about is the misunderstood villain, Panic.
Who?
Mr. Big Scary Chin Guy.
Okay, repeat
again. We are going to talk about Panic. Mr. Gigant, the guy whose chin is bigger than Joey's. Okay, Panic was a one-time villain who appeared in the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Saga, was hired by Pegasus to take out duelists, to weed out the weak, basically, who used the anime version of the Castle of Dark Illusions. What are you guys' thoughts on Panic?
I have to say Panic was a dumbass.
Truer words have never been said. I mean, he had everything. I mean, and he cheated. He burned his opponents alive.
Yeah.
I don't really want to talk about him because I don't like him at all. How about you guys?
Pegasus.
Okay, no, we got one more.
Tsunami.
We'll get to him a little bit later. No. The rhyming duo. The most annoying the most annoying characters of all time. Para and Doc. Or more commonly known as the Paradox Brothers. Okay, let's talk about them. The Paradox Brothers are a rhyming enforcer team who was hired by Pegasus to stop all entries into the castle. They dueled Joey and Yugi and used the combo of Labyrinth Wall and Gate Guardian, which we all know is a physical impossibility. And then again, they returned in GX, hired by Dr. Crowler to terminate the enrollment of Cyrus and Jaden.
Yep.
Two of the lamest duelists I've ever seen. I mean, they got good cards. They got good strategies. It's just their freaking rhyming.
Rhyming.
That's what pissed me off about them. They were like, hold on. What was it?
You know,
Okay, I think. Now stop with this fool. Or something. It was
hold up.
You guys are the fool. Now let's duel. Something like that, right?
Hold on, Rob. I want to take a mind for right. Shut up. Those in the comment section. Shut up.
No, he doesn't mean that. We love you guys, right, guys?
Right, Brian?
Yeah.
But don't we love the comments?
Yeah.
Okay. Now the guy we've all been waiting for. The creator of Duel Monsters. The cartoon lover himself, Mr. Max. So, let's talk. I'm excited to talk about Pegasus, the creator of Duel Monsters and the statistic collector of the Millennium items. Originally an archaeologist, he had discovered a tomb where Shadi was, and we'll talk about Shadi in a little bit. But let's see here. Where he claimed the Millennium Eye and began cheating through all his duels to get what he wanted.
Yep.
Alright, how these two met. Yugi was hanging out in his living room watching the Duelist Championship when Pegasus sent him a videotape, which was a shadow duel, in which Yugioh lost his grandfather's soul, which brought the Duelist Kingdom archetype to story, where Pegasus slowly waited for the return for Yugioh to win, during which he employed many people, Panic, Paradox, the Paradox Brothers, and even Seto Kaiba himself. The reason he organized it was to get the Millennium items and to stage a hostile takeover of Kaiba Corp.
Not only
that,
he
he
wanted
wanted the Millennium items. He wanted to get the Millennium items to resurrect his dead wife, Cecilia.
Okay, and when the tournament came to be, I'll even talk about a lesser known villain in a second here, 2 lesser known villains, but during the final duel, he lost to Yugi, which in turn made him lose his Millennium Eye to Bakura.
Yep.
And then again, he appeared 2 more times after that. He appeared in GX when he went to Duel Academy to recruit Chumley, but was dueled by the fat little toy guy and Crowler.
Bonaparte.
Yes, Chancellor Bonaparte.
Oh, my mistake.
I thought it was Professor Bonaparte.
Yeah.
But you guys know what I mean. When in which he destroyed him. Now let's talk about... Okay, and he also appeared during the Yu-Gi-Oh movie.
Yep.
Actually, three more times. He appeared during the GX, during the first movie, and the second movie. Now, I really want to talk about this. Let's talk about his deck, the tunes.
Oh,
yeah. One of the most, I have to say the two monsters, the most broken monsters ever recorded.
And here's the thing, you can use a combination of the tunes and Prime Material Dragon where you don't take the damage, and that way you can attack, just hammer your opponent directly with non-stop attacks.
Wow.
Which makes the tunes even in today's format, the tunes aren't too used, but they are an amazing archetype.
Oh
man.
Okay, here we go. Someone that's not really well known, who is one of the most horrible villains of all time, who has only made about 4 appearances in the entire series of Yu-Gi-Oh!, and that is Bandit Keith.
Oh,
crap.
Bandit Keith, the boy who traps Yugi and friends inside of the cave.
Before
double R's.
Yep. And let's see here. Bandit Keith only showed his true dueling powers during the Duelist Kingdom, where he stole Yugi's glory of the king's, or Joey's glory of the king's hand.
Yep.
And my gave Joey hers.
Because she lost to Yugi.
Right.
Okay, and then he appeared again in the prologue to Battle City under the control of Matic.
Yep.
And he is a user of machines, and we can't really say too much about him because he is a horrible villain.
Yeah.
But while we're on the subject of Bandit Keith, we're going to talk about his lackey, Bones.
I hate to say it, his machine deck sucks.
Guys, now we're going to talk about his lackey, Bones.
Oh yeah.
So what can we say about Bones?
Bones, I have to say there's one good thing Bones did. He's pretty much the originator behind the zombie archetype.
And he is kind of scary, you gotta admit that.
Yeah.
I mean, he looks creepy, but he's scared of everything.
Yeah.
Alright, is there anything really we can say about Bones? Okay, now, we're gonna talk about a mini-villain, Shoddy.
Well,
what can be said about Shoddy?
I guess there's items.
And a guy who has issues with personal space. You guys agree?
Wait,
what did you say? I missed it.
I said Shoddy has an issue with personal space.
yeah.
Because of that freaking Millennium Key. I don't think there's really anything else we can say about Shoddy.
Nope.
So, let's move on to an arc everyone loved. The Battle City arc.
Yep.
Alright, let's talk about some villains. The main villain, Merrick Ishtar. What can be said?
He
is a
psycho.
We'll talk about him later. Okay, Merrick Ishtar, the keeper of the winged dragon of Ra, an amazing villain, a good friend to Yugi later on, a flat-out, pretty amazing villain. I mean, good character design, good deck design. He's just an all-around great character, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Okay, Odeon, a good lackey. Obeys it. I mean, the protector of Merrick. I liked Odeon.
Yeah,
To be
He
honest.
was cool.
His
track card deck was amazing.
All right. Ashizu is Ashizu Ishtar. What can we say about her?
The thing is,
She's a hack.
what do you do when she's wearing her millennium necklace?
Dude, she doesn't even have it anymore. She gave it to Yami.
True.
But you want to know something? Hey, she's a hacker. She's like Pegasus.
Yep.
Yeah, true.
I think
that's all we can say about her.
She had a good deck.
So,
So, why don't we move on to the real final villain of the series, and
Yami Merrick. The Psycho Killer.
God, yeah.
The guy who attacked basically with a lightsaber during.
pretty
Pretty much, he used Sodium Rod, and we all know what happened in the Japanese story arc, but I'm using our story. He sent his father to the Shadow, he sent Merrick's father to the Shadow Realm.
But in Japan, he killed him.
Shadow Realm.
But in Japan, he killed him.
Yeah, in Japan he killed him.
Flat out just stabbed him in the eye and killed him.
Yep.
That was kind of cool, gotta admit. And I don't think we need to talk about his father because his father's not really worth mentioning.
Nope.
Okay, Yami Merrick, a character who was released following the defeat of Odeon by Joey's hands. This character was a psycho killer who was bent on destroying the world. Basically, compared to the original, Yami Merrick was full-on villain psycho. Not just villain psycho.
Yeah.
Which made him such, and I'm just gonna say it because a lot of people are gonna agree with this. Yami Merrick is a Super Saiyan. You gotta agree with me.
No.
Okay, deck-wise, amazing deck. Cards we never got. The like the appendages, right?
The Salt Lizard, Plasma Eel.
The the things that bonded Mai to the plot.
Holding
Holding arms and holding legs.
Yeah, we need a lot of good cards that we never got, which makes me really sad. But I love the guy.
And
And
the
the Stone
All right. Okay, now we got to get to some less villains from the virtual world arc. We're gonna talk about the big
Five.
5 of the lamest villains of all time.
So we start with the, I would say let's start with the most weakest one of all. Penguin.
Penguins.
Go first.
Penguins. All right, decent deck. Am I right? I mean, the Penguin Torpedo card. You got some good Penguin cards we never got.
I think the iceberg card is a very interesting. Yes. I guess you're referring to Defender Iceberg. Yeah.
And
that was Revenge Sacrifice.
But who would not have loved to use Penguin Torpedo? That would have been so cool to use.
I would say Fire One.
Penguin! Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and say, guys, if you don't know what that's from, it's from Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series. Alright, let's talk about Nesmith. I believe he was Robotic Knight, right?
Yeah.
Or in the Abridged series known as Super Giga Robot Nesmith with the Power Rangers theme song. Super Giga Robot Nesmith. Do-do-do-do-do. Hey, we're voicing our opinions. We're making jokes. We have to do it, right, guys?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not really a discussion video unless we reference, right?
Yeah.
All right. Mr. Power Ranger Megazord. What can we say about him?
He still took his body.
But the bad he had. What you know? What makes him a horrible duelist? He took on 3 people at once. He's like Paradox, but as a robot.
Yeah.
Got a point.
By the way, I'm gonna go ahead and ask. Should we talk about Paradox in the 5Ds, or we should talk him in 5Ds because he did make an appearance in 5Ds.
Yeah.
Or should we wait and do a special episode on the movies?
Let's
wait till we do a special episode. Let's get the big 5.
Yeah.
Okay. Decent. Hold on. Nesmith had a decent robot deck. Agreed. He had a good machine deck. And this is where we got to see a good appearance by Perfect Machine King. I like that card.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Canceling.
hold on, guys. I'm gonna have to pause again. Sorry. Okay, guys, we're back, and who are we talking about?
We were talking about Power Ranger Man Nesmith.
Current do. We have to do it. Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge Series, guys. Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge Series. You need to check it out. I will have a link in the description to Card Games for the Win.
Yep.
Okay, you guys gotta remind me to put that link because, as we said earlier, this video is gonna go out quite a few days later.
Yep. Okay, the thing about Nesmith's deck is it's kind of a full-blown machine deck.
Basically, he is a robot version of Bandit Keith.
However,
Good deck. I like the philosophy of trying to get a Perfect Machine King. It's a good strategy.
yeah.
Okay, now we need to go on to Gansley, Mr. Deep Sea Warrior.
Oh, what do you know? What do you know, Mr. Creepy Fish Guy?
I am not a freaky fish guy.
Who's a creepy fish guy?
Okay, let's get him out of the way quick. Mako Tsunami, we're just gonna jump him in, right?
Yep.
Mako Tsunami, a freaky fish guy. That's what Tristan and Joey calls him.
Yeah.
A decent duelist and what I believe is the beginning of the Mermail deck.
That's how I look at it.
He was the Mermail duelist. Okay, I think that's all that can be really said about Mako Tsunami.
Yeah, so let's get back to Gansley, the Deep Sea Warrior.
A decent guy, but he got Karibo'd to the face. or is they gonna send he got attacked by the robot unicorn? Am I right?
Yeah. But his deck's pretty interesting.
Yes. A good duelist. I enjoyed watching his. I think it was like a 1 to 2 episode duel.
Something like that.
It was a good duel, though. I mean, it was a short but yet good duel.
Next up, Johnson, the Judge Man.
Order in the court.
I'll take cheeseburger and fries. No rice, tomato, or onions.
But Mr. Judge Man, I did not like him. Tell you the truth.
His deckmaster build was abusive.
Yep. And all Joey had was the blue flame swordsman. Speaking of which, I'm excited to get that in Joey's.
No, he didn't get blue flame swordsman until Orgins. He just had the regular swordsman.
But with the blue flame swordsman's power.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay, but the Judge Man, lane deck, right?
Yep.
I mean, I thought the Big Five were supposed to get progressively tougher. Oh well, right?
Yep.
See, okay.
And last but not least, Nesbit.
Also known as
Lecter.
Yes, Nesmith was Super Giga Robot guy. Lecter, Mr. Negates everything. Gotta love him. Just because he was Genzo, I loved him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't see Genzo today, so it's sad. Okay, now the one we're all waiting for, Mr. Noah Kaiba, or as people have seen it before, Season 0 Kaiba. Am I right?
I admit they both look the same, man.
I mean, the only difference is Season 0 Kaiba wears a full suit and Noah just wears shorts.
Yep.
But, okay. He's a good villain. I like his philosophy.
Yeah.
I just hated that he abused Mokuba, because Mokuba has been abused enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I like this backstory behind him getting hit by the car, being put in the virtual world by his father to save him. I like that. I love how much him and Kaiba have in common, too. Any thoughts?
I kind of like how his duel with Kaiba kept the fields kept changing.
That was so cool. Okay. Yugi versus Noah was an amazing duel. I like the Shinato deck he used.
Yeah. Well, I love how Kale was like, he has 3 dark magicians? Yeah, but he's never had all the field at the same time. This could be the break that Yugi needs.
Wait, what 3? Was it Dark Magician Girl, and who?
Magician of Black Chaos.
Oh, yeah. I think that's when Dark Magician of Chaos appeared during that duel.
No,
right?
No, it was Dark Magician, and Magician of Black Chaos, the ritual.
And I believe he used a card that combined all their magics together and destroyed Shinato.
No,
Correct?
Noah blocked it. I forget the name of the spell. I mean,
it was so many years ago.
Yeah.
But I loved how he had a change of heart at the end and let them all go home. I loved it.
Yeah.
Okay, while we're on the subject of Kaiba, Gozaburo. Mr. Exodia Necros.
Yeah. The only difference between the anime version of Contract with Exodia and ours, the anime, you have to pay $2,000.
I think ours, you just got to put all of them in the grade.
Yeah.
Which actually makes our version a little bit better.
Yeah.
Okay, what can we... Ricky, you still in this?
Yeah, I'm still here.
I'm surprised. Why haven't you been talking, man?
About Exodia Necros. I thought it was anime.
God, yeah. Each piece gave him a different ability.
Okay, but what do you guys think of his deck in general?
It's insane.
I have to say it's powerful.
It's basically, in my opinion, a stereotypical Exodia deck.
Yep.
Okay, now we're on the fun arc. We're on the arc that Ricky is gonna enjoy, the Orichalcos arc.
This is my arc, Brian.
Go for it, man.
I enjoy it myself.
Okay.
Where?
The only villains. Let's just call them the Orichalcos squad. Sound good?
What
The main leader. Let's just call them the Orichalcos squad. Sound good?
Yeah.
Darts and the Orichalcos squad.
How about Robert, you start from the beginning and then I'll pick it up at some point.
Well, I'm not too knowledgeable about that.
Okay. Pretty much. What these guys didn't know was that a new enemy was pretty much plotting to take over the world like what Merrick did. Only it wasn't that. I have to say, Darts did not do that well.
Darts lost control of the Great Leviathan.
It was total control.
And he was like, oh God, what have I done? No!
Yeah. But the real star of the show is the card that was for that they used the entire series. The legendary, one of a kind, the seal of Orgins.
Yep.
What about the real one?
The real one's a piece of crap.
Okay. So basically, the Seal of Orichalcos was a card that would allow you. It was undestroyable. It gave all your monsters 500 points more, and in the anime version, it gave you 10. Count them, 10 spell and trap card zones.
You got it.
It was gorgeous, and unlike the real life versions, this one had multiple stages.
Oh yeah. Yeah, pretty much all. Let's explain Dark's Jack. I'll go through and Robert as we go along. First, Orichalcos huge aura. It is pretty much a level 3 rock light type, 500 attack and defense. And how it works for you duels out there is that all battle and effectives are negated. And if you try to destroy, you can special summon Orichalcos Generos from your hand, deck, or graveyard. Now we get on to Orichalcos Gaius.
Tell you the truth, I fought what's his name? I fought what was it? Jason?
Yeah,
I fought Jason's Orichalcos deck, a Orica version of it, basically, guys. Ow! That hurts a lot.
that's what you get when you base the power of the Orichalcos, my friend.
It wasn't an Orichalcos challenge, so I didn't lose my soul.
Now the thing is, the Orichalcos has a few strong monsters, and no one of them comes better than this one. I'm looking right at now. Orichalcos Gaius. Whenever he's destroyed, he comes back 500 points stronger, but you have to skip your draw phase.
Wait, couldn't you bottomless him or something?
Never. Not unless he pays because his attack is 400. So you can't bottom him.
So you gotta wait a few turns.
You gotta wait till he powers up to 1500 or higher.
Then I summon him back. No, you don't. But that's the bad thing. As you guys saw in our ban list video, sadly, bottomless is at 1.
Yeah. If you guys wanna see our ban list, check out the video. But
I'll have a link in the description. You guys are gonna have to remind me about all the links.
All right. Okay. Back to Gaius. Yes, he is a very powerful monster. Actually, he's one of the most broken cards in the deck. But none comes greater than Orichalcos Generos. And Generos, when he's summoned, his 2 arms summon with him. The ultimate sword Dexia and the ultimate sword of Westeros.
Alright, so now that
Seal.
Okay, now that we know some insight about the Orichalcos, let's talk about the legendary dragons and the legendary knight.
Okay.
Amazing cards. Each of them the 3 legendary dragons were given to Yugi, Joey, and Kaiba, the 3 legendary duelists of that time era.
Yep.
They were amazing, and I hate to say it, Yugi screwed up. Or Yami screwed up when he used the seal.
Yep.
He lost Tamias' trust.
Yep.
Oh, he screwed up big time.
Okay, I think that's all we can really say about the Orichalcos archetype.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, we didn't get a chance to talk about the seal, though.
Okay, Vicky, you want to
That took everybody, so people, if you don't know how the seal works,
take it away?
it's pretty much impervious to negation, destruction, and rule. In other words, you cannot get rid of it unless you use the legendary dragons. The thing is, it increases all your monsters with attacks by 500.
But you are not allowed, but when it's activated, all of your special summon monsters are destroyed.
Well, what I was to is not only do the monsters gain attack, but you also gain an extra row of monstrous weapons, which are spell and trap cards.
So you can either have 10 spells or traps, or 10 monster cards. Either way.
Yep. And that being it, the seal gets more evil in each form. 2 tropes give the seal a 500-point life point use for every monster I control during my standby phase. But not only that, if you would somehow, some way direct attack me, I can choose one of my monsters to negate your attack. And
what about?
And last but not least, the most horrific form of the seal, Orgins Tritos, which has the power to protect my monsters from any spell or trap cards my opponent may have.
So it's a lance without weakening. Alright. So now that everybody has an insight, let us get to the final series. The Egyptian archetype. The Egyptian arc. Basically what happens, Yugi, Joey, Taya, Tristan, Kaiba, and all of the others get sent back in time to the time of Yami.
Wait. Before that, we've got to do the Grand Championship.
Oh yeah, one of the lamer series. One of the most unnotable arcs. Am I right?
Yep.
Okay, I didn't really get to see this arc, so you guys talk.
The Grand Championship. Me and Brian have seen it all well.
Yep, sure.
All I know is that Rebecca comes back and she's good and she fell in love with Yugi and all that.
Yeah, she's back. Little idiot.
Is she worse than Yuma?
Now for the characters in this arc.
Hey, Ricky. One thing before we continue. Is she as bad as Yuma?
What?
Is Rebecca as bad as Yuma?
Is she just like Yuma?
No, is she as bad as Yuma or is Yuma worse?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Oh god,
That's hard
horrible.
to say.
They're both useless. Let's say that. Even though Yuma is a main character, he's completely useless.
Yeah, okay, let's talk about one of the most, I have to say, this villain, I mean, when I saw her, she was just hilarious.
You talking about Vivian Wong?
Let's talk about Vivian Wong.
Which, to me, in my opinion, kind of looks like Chi-Chi from the Dragon Ball series.
I like it.
Really does. I mean, what type of death does she use? Is it like a compound chicken death?
I have no idea.
Dude, that was messed up.
What?
That is screwed up. The compound chicken deck, that's messed up.
What?
That's kind of messed up.
He said that's kind of messed up.
Oh.
That's kind of screwed up saying that. But it's funny.
Yeah. I'm gonna change that actually.
It was funny, though. It's okay.
And then I just realized that might have been the wrong thing to say.
You could have said maybe she has a chicken deck or something like that. Something fun. Maybe she, it's a deck comprised of OCG cards. How's that sound?
Yeah, pretty much.
Sounds a little bit better, right?
Yeah, because I think what I might have said that might have been a little
racist.
What I'm looking for.
Racist.
Yeah, I might have, I don't know, so...
I see what you're getting at.
Yeah, so I don't want to upload some Less Biscuits fixed.
Wait, say sorry. You can say sorry, that fixes everything.
You can take care of it?
No, just say sorry.
Sorry.
Okay, everything's good. Everything can be fixed by anybody saying sorry, right?
Yeah.
Maybe if Hitler had said sorry, right?
Yeah.
Whatever. Okay, let's get back to Yu-Gi-Oh stuff.
Yep.
Okay, so the Grand Prix arc. I think that was like maybe 20 episodes long. It was a very
Something like
short.
that, yeah. And also, let's go to Leon Wilson, or as
Oh, here
we find out, he's Leon von Schroeder.
Before we get to him, let's deal with his brother first.
Siegfried, or as Joey calls him, Siegfried.
Oh, you gotta love Joey.
Let's talk about his deck.
Okay.
His deck is mostly made up of Valkyrie monsters.
You mean the archetype we never got?
Yep.
I think the only card we got from that archetype is the Dart Valkyrie card, correct?
Yeah, I guess. You got anything you want to say about Siegfried's deck, Ricky?
Ricky. I think he disappeared.
Yeah. Alright.
He's starting to call. Ricky! No, I got an idea. Hey, Brian, even if Ricky goes, you want to finish the recordings? Cause
Yeah.
I mean, cause we don't got to go to bed till later.
Right.
Actually, I don't have to go to bed tonight because I don't go to work tomorrow.
Oh,
Hey.
cool.
Yep. So we can, hey, dude, we can record a couple of things, just random videos or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. So.
Alright, and as for Leon's deck, his deck mostly consists of fairy tale monsters.
Oh God! Wait, the anime?
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Yes.
As in the anime Fairy Tale?
No. As in like Little Red Riding Hood.
Oh God! No.
Yes.
No, that's stupid.
I'm not kidding.
That's stupid.
Yes.
That's retarded. That's every. I don't know. I mean, I've never seen the anime. I mean, have you heard that anime Fairy Tale?
I don't think so.
Well, a lot of people tell me it's a good art, but I thought you actually meant characters from that. Okay.
No.
I swear. That was a
those
dark.
are like Tom Thumb.
Dude. The Grand Prix was
Okay,
a
guys,
horrible.
I'm back.
Okay.
You missed us talking about Fairy Tale.
Yeah, we're talking about Leon's deck now.
I missed talking about the baskets.
You're still here. Yes, you did.
Hold on. If you don't know what I mean to do this, I gotta do it. I think you. Oh man, my mouse died. Well, if you don't know what the Valkyries are, I hate to do this, but
They're evil.
no. I
What are you gonna do?
You know what I'm gonna do, Brian, right?
Go ahead.
If you don't know what I mean, well, you know okay, you did it for me, thank you. Pretty much.
Hey, opera.
You want me to do it?
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
We're just bored.
Hold on, the good part's coming, guys. Good part's coming.
Na-na-na-na. The Rise of the Opera deck.
Okay, but yeah, so we on sticks mostly consider fairy tale monsters like Little Red Riding Hood, Wolf in Grandma's Clothing,
Jack and the Beanstalk.
Tom Thumb.
Really, Tom Sawyer? What the crap? Why? Okay, that is. I'm glad we never got those cards printed. How about you? That's kind of stupid.
Cinderella.
I can see why they weren't printed though. That'd be infringing upon the copyright of different fairy tales, right?
Yeah. Okay. Now let's get to the second part of season 5.
Now,
I believe that's the ancient world.
about the Yugioh character doing that left out, and that's a good time to bring him up. But Bakura.
Yami, hey, both versions, but the shy little kid who was a British transfer student into Yugi's class, who we all thought at first, aw, he's a cat, right?
Yep.
We all thought he was a harmless little kitty, right? Because his hair kind of made him look like a cat, right, guys?
Yep.
Or at least that's what they call it. In the abridged series, they actually called him Fluffy. But Bakura, a good villain, an amazing villain in my opinion. I mean, the fact that every time the Millennium Ring was tossed away, he just kept coming back and coming back and coming back. It was amazing.
It was like a boomerang.
Yeah.
The Millennium Boomerang.
Hey!
Although in the abridged series, when Tristan threw it away, he said, "Go, Millennium Frisbee!"
Oh my god!
Do I do that voice good or what?
What did you, okay, repeat that again?
No, I said, in the abridged series, when Tristan threw the Millennium Ring, you know what he said?
What?
Go, Millennium Frisbee!
Oh my lord!
Okay, guys, you guys will have to go watch the abridged series. I will have a link in the description. Brian's seen it. He agrees that he remembers that episode.
Yeah, but here's the thing. When the Millennium reacted, that's when he came up badass.
Remember, hey, Okay, remember I don't know which season. Remember when he was sitting there with the cool cloak and he was all skinny and stuff? Remember that season?
Yeah.
Dude, he looked so badass. I mean, him just sitting there, his eyes was all creepy. It was after Battle City, where he wore the striped shirt and the black jacket. He looked so creepy. It was amazing, though.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
The thing is, he became a serious threat in the Millennium World because,
Yeah.
Everybody thought, oh, it's just mean old Bakura. He's not gonna do anything.
Yes, again.
Go Zork. Go Zork and pals. Get it, Brian?
Yeah.
But seriously, Zork was an amazing monster. I mean, the closest thing we got was Dark Master Zork, right?
Yeah.
Which was nothing like the real Zork.
The real Zork is more evil than that thing.
Dark Master Zork, or just Zork was... Oh, God, that thing gives me nightmares when I see him. How about you guys? Scary. Really? Oh, God, no. Get him out of my face, right? But let's talk... Okay. There's not really too much to explain in the Millennium Arc, other than it's basically a retelling of how the Pharaoh got trapped in the Millennium Puzzle, right?
Right.
Okay, now let's get to the part everyone wants to hear. Yugi versus a Tim. Oh, God, we gotta break this down.
Yeah, we do.
Okay. Yugi used a deck that was never used before, cards we had never seen before. Yami used the deck that Yugioh always used, with the Dark Magician, the God cards, and all them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So some cards we saw Yugi used were like, let's see here.
Green, yellow, red, yeah, Stronghold Moving Fortress.
We saw him use Blockman, and one of my favorite dragons, Gandora the Dragon of Destruction. I love that card with a passion. It's an amazing card.
It is.
It is. I mean, as you guys, as Ricky has seen, my dueling mat actually has Gandora and Yugi on it.
Oh, really?
Oh, really? I'll let you see it after we record.
Okay.
All right? Okay. But I mean, he's basically an overpowered version of Black Rose Dragon. He's basically a baby version of Chaos Emperor Dragon.
Oh God.
Oh God. You know, I mean, you've seen Gandora, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, isn't it like a baby version of Chaos Emperor?
Pretty much.
Pretty much. But that duel,
it was amazing.
I mean, you got to see Yugi, the real Yugi, take down all 3 of the God cards. Am I right?
Yeah. One thing I really loved was like, he was like, am I going nuts or did Kaiba just admit that he was wrong?
Here's the big.
And here's where everybody realized that the Pharaoh and Yugi were 2 separate people for real.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Kaiba was like, oh my God, Egyptian magic's real. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah. In all those years, he wasn't fighting Yugi, he was fighting the Pharaoh. So he was like, oh God, right? Yeah. But wait, quick question. What happened to the Pharaoh's deck?
Yeah.
What happened to Dark Magician Girl, Magician's Valkyria, Sorcerer of Dark Magic?
That's something we might never know.
Yeah.
I mean, his deck just vanished. I mean, I think the deck that went on display in Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, that might have been Yugi's attempt at recreating the Pharaoh's deck.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, thanks to his grandfather owning a card shop, he was able to regather all the cards, the key cards, but he was able to use Blockman, Gandora, and all that in.
Right.
And now that we all think about it, remember, okay, we'll talk about that when we get to GX, what I'm thinking of. I know you guys know who I'm thinking of. The copycat. Dimitri.
Yeah.
We'll get to him when we get to GX.
Right.
So, I think we all had fun here tonight.
Yeah, we did.
I think we got some chuckles. We got a little bit racist. It's Ricky said sorry though. Yeah, Ricky said sorry.
I about it. Pretty much she said it wasn't.
Okay, but still, it seems like it. You know that? Just because of her last name?
Huh?
Just because of the last name, it seemed like it. But you said sorry, so everything's okay, right?
Yep.
Alright, so I think we all had fun. I hope everyone that is watching this or has watched this had a bunch of fun.
Yep.
I know we did. We got to show, I hope we veterans have showed even the veterans themselves a little bit, have refreshed your memory of our great game that is Duel Monsters / Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yep.
So YouTube, I hope you enjoyed this video a lot. I hope you guys, I asked on the ban list video if you guys enjoyed these videos. So, who wants to lead us out?
I will. This is Line 346, wishing you all fun. Farewell, happy gaming, and happy dueling.
This is MLP11XNT22 saying, see you later.
And alright, YouTube, Hudson Man 2 out.